I think ice fishing sounds really cool and fun, but it feels like something I'd be really bored with an hour in. So ultimately, I'd go, but you'd get a lot of belly aching out of me about 45 minutes in.
Because you're cold, we've run out of beer.
Right.
The sandwich you're already eaten is done.
Right. The ice maybe is a little slushy, or I'm wet. I don't know. We're not catching anything. It's the whole thing. Plus, I mean, I thought the cabins come. I didn't know I'd have to pitch a tent.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be sleeping in tents there.
No. First of all, the company's paying for a hotel. You think I'm sleeping on a sheet of ice? Crazy?
Are we still ice fishing in April? Is that still a thing? That I don't know. I don't know about ice thickness.
Well, can't they do like the fake snow like the ski resorts do?
I don't think you want to be on fake ice in the middle of a pond.
He's also now a science freak, Sean.
Yeah.
I'm saying, if that's a big tourist attraction, I'm assuming they find a way to ice fish all year round.
Sean Nye, the science guy. Yeah, you think that they ice fish in July?
Look, I get that it would be hot out, but my guess is they probably have some like smaller resort area where they can mimic the ice fishing with some coolers and stuff.
When it's 90 degrees out.
Yeah, okay, but they'll put like, have you ever been to some of those like ice rooms? You know, you have to put the jacket on when you go in.
Yeah, but that's indoors.
Yeah, okay, so I'm assuming they have some kind of, I mean, you know, we do mountain climbing on not mountains. There's got to be other ways to ice fish because they're attracting people to Minnesota for that.
Here's the problem. You got to have ice.
Buy ice every day at 7-Eleven.
So your plan is to buy as much ice from 7-Eleven as possible, pour it into the pond.
What
or the
about
lake.
dry ice? That's how they ship the Omaha steaks to me during the summer.
So your plan is to perhaps make a pond or lake out of dry ice, make sure that the fish are in it, and then drill a hole through the dry ice in July.
Yeah, but obviously not the whole lake. You find a portion that will attract people. You charge them. You're in Minnesota, it's ice fish. Dry ice fish.
With your suntan lotion and your shorts.
No, but you go inside and they'll crank up the coldness and you'll be, you know?
Oh, so it's indoor ice fishing.
Well, you're always indoor, that stupid cabin thing. I've seen episodes of Coach.
Well,
Why you keep asking questions?
wait a second. So your assumption is that every ice fisherman is indoors?
If you do it the right way, yeah, they have you get inside this little cabin thing and you're on an ice. It's like a makeshift cabin and you drill it in.
But how would you have a cabin on a frozen pond if it's outdoors?
Well, it's more like a shed, kind of.
Yeah, but what happens if the pond's not frozen anymore?
Well, then you wouldn't ice fish.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How do you
But
think...
no, but you could put maybe you wouldn't do the summer version outside. Maybe they would just do but you would have to find some kind of cooling portion on that indoor part to keep that part frozen. It makes sense in my head, I'm telling you. I may not be conveying
Only
that the
in
right
your
way on
head.
the radio.
No, you are.
So you think that there would be a large body of water, a pond or a lake that is water, but you could somehow put a cabin on top of the water,
yeah, like
and under that it would be frozen.
Right, like you could rope off an area and build that on dry ice on top, and then like a thin cabin.
Okay, so you would go from a dock in some type of kayak or boat, motorboat, over the lake. You would be in actual water. Get to the cabin, step up onto dry ice,
Right.
which the cabin would be planted upon.
Yeah, now there would be like a layer of buoys or something, I would assume, like to keep, because obviously the dry ice would melt on the regular water from the salt. So you need to find some kind of, like, this technology, man. They drill freaking tunnels.
From the salt, but these are freshwater ponds and lakes.
There's no salt in all the lakes?
Well, they're freshwater.
What does that mean? They're just fresh. There's still salt in them. The river that runs past, wherever has salt in it, but it's fresh because it's new water.
You think that it's saltwater
Where
rivers?
is the eject button? How did we get out of
Everything except your pools is salt water, except the filtered stuff we drink and shower with.
So you think when we drive by a pond on Long Island or in New Jersey, that's a saltwater pond?
Yeah, you can't drink that.
Well, okay, yes, you wouldn't want to drink
What,
it.
have you ever heard of Salt Lake City? Duh.
this? Dear Tom Dundon, can you shut down Sean today as well?
Are you... This
No,
is
are you
typical.
serious?
So you,
Yes.
you
Every
think,
lake and river and pond funnels into an ocean somewhere. It's called the system. Okay? That's the Mississippi River runs up all of the United States. That's how we had the French Quartet Purchase thing. Do you remember that?
Quartet purchase.
Whatever that
Were
was.
those singers?
The French,
French Quartet?
purpose.
Whatever,
Okay.
but that's how it separated when we went to the western frontier. You telling me that somehow in the process of going from the South Gulf of Mexico up to Minnesota's lakes, wherever it filters out the Mississippi River, you're telling me the salt just dissolves in that river?
Yep.
No, the salt connects into every system.
Nope.
Okay, so when you go to Lake George in upstate New York,
Sure.
do you think that that's a salt lake? Do you think that's like salty?
Yeah, it got salt because it got pumped. Like, it's not just still. It pumps in and funnels in from all the oceans. The oceans flow into all of our water systems. You can't tell me the salt just, like, what
So how do you think you get drinking water? Why do you think your drinking water is not salty?
filtration systems.
Can we check with your mom to see if she's embarrassed yet of you?
I think I'm right here.
Is she on hold? Yeah, you're not even a little bit right. In fact,
So explain where the salt goes.
my
Explain where the salt
7-year-old
goes.
my
I don't want the
7-year-old
7-year-old joke. Explain where the
No,
salt
no,
goes.
it's not a
No,
joke.
no, no, no.
It's
Explain where the salt
reality.
goes.
My
Explain where the
daughter
salt goes.
is in second
Okay,
grade,
you keep going on with your
and
daughter
she
thing, but you can't explain where the salt
She
goes because you're wrong.
understands the difference between fresh water and salt water, and
So
how
where does the salt go?
in your French fries.
Exactly. You have no answer. You have funny wit and all that, but you have no answer.
No, it's not wit.
Because
You
I just
are an
blew your
idiot.
freaking mind.
No, you didn't.
Because I just blew your
Someone
mind.
blew your mind a long time ago, and that's why it doesn't work.
The
still.
Atlantic Ocean meets the Pacific Ocean through different rivers and channels and everything. Where does the salt go?
That's not correct.
Where does
Lewis
the
and
salt
Clark.
go? The Amazon, the Allegheny, they all connect somewhere.
They don't.
This is great.
No, they don't. They don't.
You are listening to a 12 DA of Christmas in action.
This
You're
is the
also
entire year of the
This
buffoon.
is my last day
This
here.
is it. You think the Amazon and the Allegheny connect?
No, like not directly, obviously, but all the water in this universe connects.
Just in essence, they connect.
So if you went fishing in a pond in upstate New York or out of New Jersey, you think if you put a cup of water in there, it'd be salty?
Yes!
How could you be such an idiot?
He also
Where
thinks-
does it go then?
Have you never tasted water in a pond or
No,
a lake
because
or a
I know
river?
not to drink salt water. I've been in enough freaking canoes.
Okay.
I-
I got to get to the update here.
How do you
because
fix 3 decades of failure?
education is so horrendously
He doesn't have an
awful.
education.
It's kind of impossible to even put your finger on.
But his mom is proud.
I've become a bit of a health freak